Hi everybody, it's Jeanne and I am back in business. I have had quite a fun week this past week. I've had brand new grandbaby. It was actually now 2 weeks old, but then a week after he was born, my daughter came to visit and my granddaughter, and so they stayed with me, and so we were just busy with the baby, busy doing fun things, and I had my contest. Congratulations again to Maggie for the win. My granddaughter drew her name, and today, and my daughter and I have been doing some great thrift shopping. So one of the things I bought was some translucent paper, tracing paper, and it's really awesome. So I am going to paint some papers today and see how that turns out. And we'll see how all this goes. I'm going to paint some papers and then maybe work in my journal for a little bit. But anyway, I got this pack of papers for 99 cents. And I'm really happy with them because I've already had a chance to use them. My daughter traced over a really cute saying in her in the book that she was doing a Bible study in, like an inspirational plaque, and then she painted it in with watercolors and backed it with really pretty patterned paper, and it just turned out so nice. And of course I didn't get a picture of it. I wish I would have gotten a picture of it. I'll have to have her send me one when she gets it framed, but she was going to put it up in her bedroom. So anyway, it turned out really cute, and I thought, oh, I think I want to do just some patterns, just some backgrounds with this. So I got out my trusty little paints here. Some orange because it's fall, and some yellow, and I'm going to do a couple things, I think, and pink, just for those brilliant. I wish I had some red. Well, I probably do have some red, but I'm going to use pink because pink is sitting out here. And let's just see what happens with that. Okay, now I'm going to get messy. I should probably take off my watch, but it's already green and everything else from paint and playing around here. So I'm just going to see how this looks. And oh, if it sits on here, it kind of buckles the paper a little bit. So that's something that I didn't expect. You guys are learning right along with me what's going to happen with this kind of paper because I've never done this before. But it's very thin. And it looks like I'm even going to need more paint, which I thought I was putting on an enormous amount. So it's a little trial. And we'll see, and it does buckle with all this paint on it, which kind of gives it an interesting texture. So I'm kind of liking the buckling, actually. Gives it that little bitty bit of texture. Now, this is what I wanted to do. So I wanted to put a piece of paper over it to see what happens. See, I'm already getting paint on my arm and everywhere. And we'll pull some of that off because you don't want it too thick or you won't be able to see anything behind it. So there is one. And let's see if we can get another one on that. And the interesting thing about that pad of paper is I was able to get 2 for that price. At the thrift store there was 2 there that had been donated. Okay, not too much, but for a background, I think that's going to be good because it's going to be over some other background. So I'm going to use that kind of as over something else. It's not going to be used by itself. Okay, these are, oh, this isn't quite dry. But dry enough because, well, let me give it a little bit more. Okay, we'll try that. Now, I've got some paper here. And I like that. And I like that. I think that looks nice. But let's just see what else I can do here. I'm just winging it today. I absolutely have no idea what I wanted to do, except I did want to paint these papers, and I love how this turned out with the solid. Absolutely loved it. And you can put some, I think the green behind it looks better because you can see it a little bit better. But I don't know exactly if that's what I want to do with it. So let me get out my journal and we'll see. If I get out my journal, I might be knocking my camera over. Okay, because I've got my journal sitting on the camera. And this is the Friends journal. Okay. This is my Friends journal, and I've put a couple of new things on it, on the front. But this has plain paper inside. See, I put some watercolor on the tissue. This, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you, these are acrylic paints. I'm not sure what kind. I mean, they came from IKEA, and I got a box of 6 of them for practically nothing at a thrift store. So if you went, you would probably have to. Oh, I did do this. I did like this. This little ice cream sandwich page. I got this as a postcard in the mail from my friend who received it from someone else. My friend Carol, who received this from someone else. And so So it's an ice cream sandwich. So I found this little picture here and made a pocket, and that's just perfect for it. And I like this here that I said, friends come in all shapes and sizes. And let me fix this. I guess I've got a low battery. I have needed to dismiss. Now let me see if I showed you that correctly. Friends come in all shapes and sizes. Little monsters and little thin people. So anyway, that was a page I did. I don't know that I showed you these couple pages. But anyway, I've just been kind of playing in this a little bit. Haven't done anything with this page yet. I picked up this at the thrift store and I just liked it as is. So I'll be putting some things on there. Okay, now because I have to cover, oh, I might not actually. I might leave the writing. No, it shows too much. I think that's too much. I don't want to see frozen salad and barbecued sausage balls. I just no. I think I'm gonna put some paper behind it. And this is just a little bit too big, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm going to make a guess, and then I'm going to cut it this way. And I'm going to guess on this. However, if it fits, as it does, I'm going to cut this one the same size. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that siren. Hope they're not after me. So anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with Baby, and oh my gosh, he is just adorable. I just can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how cute he is. And I never think newborns are cute. I never ever think newborns are cute. I don't know why. I'm really bad. I'm bad about that. But he is adorable. And he had perfect skin, and he's a quiet baby. He loves his sleep. And I'm not going to talk about Baby all the time, I promise, but you know, he's just so cute. And my daughter flew out from North Carolina to meet him, and we had so much fun. You know, we didn't want to bother the parents. Oh, I probably should have cut this first. I guess I'll cut this the same size. We didn't want to bother the new parents too much because they're trying to get adjusted. But when somebody flies across the country, not clear across the country, but when somebody flies from the East Coast to the Midwest to see a brand new baby, we get to spend time with them. That's just the rules. Okay, now I like that. That could go on that, but I think I'm going to put, I think it's too much for I think, I'm not sure if it's too much. You know what? I think what I might want to do is have one that's similar to this. because this one is a little bit, they don't quite go together. So let me at least get this one glued on while I have you here. Yes, lots of glue. Lots of glue. And I've been cutting out interesting things. Almost doesn't show through, but it does just enough, and I like that. I like how that looks for a background. And I'll go ahead and put this paper on over here, but then I'm going to have to paint another page. So I have been drawing and drawing because I discovered that James Burke character, and he is very interesting and he makes things look easy. Of course they're not, and my stuff looks nothing like his. But this is today's drawing, which I put on my new Facebook, or my new Instagram. Oh, you know what? She would actually look nice on here. I put this on my new Instagram, and I opened up an Instagram just for art and journaling. So if you want to check that one out, the other one's going to be back to like it was before, just my activities, which of course you're welcome to follow me on that still, because I always like to share my activities and my pictures of flowers and all that, but just for art and journaling. So anyway, that's that. I put that on today, and I drew this today, and I was just kind of playing around. I've been what I did is I bought this little tablet. It's a kid's tablet, and every page, well, these are just shows what you can do. I guess they had stencils, and you can draw things and change this little. And this was already done, and these were already done. You know, several pages were already done. But I noticed every page had a wonderful blank side on the back. So I bought, and again, I got 2 of these tablets. So I bought the tablet, and I started drawing on them. Now, I don't know if you can even see that close enough, but so I just started playing around, and just when I'm sitting watching TV, I can draw. And I only had boy, you can't really see that at all. That has to go really close. Don't know if you can, if that's even going to focus. But anyway, just when I'm sitting watching TV, I can practice and draw and play around. And he did one that had stars in these little antler things that were strung through the antlers, and they were hanging stars. And I thought, I had to look close. And I thought, those look like hanging spiders. And I thought, oh, I'm going to do one with hanging spiders. So anyway, I did that one. Then I did this one. And I thought, well, I like that. And so I'm getting a little bit better. Then I did this, and I realized I'm not getting better. Then I played around with this style, and that was fun. And then I did that, and that was a little bit of a disaster here. And then I tried again, and I came up with that. And I like that, so I painted it. So we'll see. I guess that'll go in the book here. And that might even go on this page. So anyway, that's how those came about. But, you know, I was just so tickled. This is just a horrible little tablet. These poor kids, that's all they have. But they did have some nice stencils in it, which I took. And, of course, I don't see them laying about anywhere. So that's that. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to tear that out. And I think I'm going to cut, but not too close. And that's going to go in the book. And I put this on because, and I put it on and I put, darling, I need friends. And I've picked up some friends today. So that's kind of interesting. And I put on a few of my old pictures, and I didn't tag them with anything. But anyway, I think I'll put that there. And then I might let's see here. A little too much white. So let me cut this a little bit closer. And I'm thinking I'll cut out the darling, and I'll write that out with some there. And I think that looks better. So we'll put that on there. And I'm probably already out of juice on my camera, and I may have to stop here because I need to get something up because I'm going to be gone this weekend. And I want to touch base with you guys. So this might be all I'm getting to, but if I still have juice, I will show you some of the things that I've done in my journal. In my other journal. My journal that I just glue in, my glue book journal. I've had some fun with that. Well, that's discolored because it doesn't want to stick. So anyway, in this book now, that little hat looks like a it looks like a cap and gown for graduation. Oh well. So anyway, I'm not a real big fan, I guess, of cutting out watercolors, cutting out these little dolls. That's the second one, and I'm not as happy with it cut out and glued on as I was on the page. So I might have to quit doing that. But let's see. And I might take a little bit of a little bit of orange. Make it very, and kind of cut out I can see I should have left it on the paper. And orange is not a good choice because of her hair. But since it's on the orange paper, I'm thinking it's looking a little bit better. And I still have some battery. So I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to keep going, and let's just see. Okay. I'll probably have to speed this up and do some talking over it, so. And that isn't quite glued down. And then of course I want the front of the dress to be white, so I'm not going to because that is my glare. But what I will have to do is outline the hair a little bit darker. Then I'm a little bit happier with it this way. Okay. So I made a little bit of a mess. Should I? Okay, I'm going to leave it. Kind of blended there a little bit. And so much for now. Where is my pen? My brush? That I did the lining in. Just a touch. Just a touch on the edge of her hair. I had a lot of control with this brush. There. There, okay. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with it the way it was. Okay, and that is all I'm going to do for now. I might move the darling once more, because maybe across here. But we'll leave it for there for now. Let it dry. Glue it back down because it has... This was not what I intended to do at all. But there it is. That's how I do things. Now, do I have time to put on a... Maybe I'll leave that page that way and not cover it and just put some... And just put some of the extra. Yeah, I like that better. I already like this better. Okay, that's the right side, so this is the glue side. And I'm just going to glue it as a strip. And glue this one as a strip instead of covering the whole page, because I like it better. It was too much. It was too much with both sides being completely glued, completely covered. Yeah, that's going to be better. And then I'll see what I'll put on that later. Now the purple will dry clear. I'm sure all of you know that, but let me just see if that... I think I just got that on. It looks a little reddish. There! Okay, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Okay, now, boy, much happier than I was a few minutes ago when I cut this thing out and it did not look good. Okay. There. Okay, I can live with it. It's not what I intended, but it's okay. By the way, my son found this painted rock when he was out hiking, and he brought it home to me, and it's perfect for holding down my paper. I'm covered here. I'm covered in paint from my... Ooh, I was going to wipe it up, but no, 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 no. I will paint my paper here instead. Okay. There we go. And that's all I have for you guys today. That is it. I maybe will get... boy, I shouldn't leave you hanging like this with this thing not glued down very well. There. Now I'm going to move this off to the side, and I'm going to show you my fun book. I fixed her up a little bit because I wasn't happy with how that looked, and I put some of my papers down here. So this is my glue book, and I'm just mindlessly gluing. Just mindlessly gluing. And these are my background pages, and this is that neat little postcard thing. This page needs a little work. I'm not loving that one. And this page needs a little work, but I like this. Yes, 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 yes. And oh, you're going to get some just kitchen... You know, the romance is going to go and you'll be stuck with all the kitchen stuff. But that's good. That's good. Just glued stuff down there. I'm going to fill this page up. That's my little mermaid, and glued this down. I'm working on these pages. I'm thinking I'm going to cover up the prints. I'm liking the page, but it's I'm not sure I'm liking the prints there. But if you can see, it has a little bit of a sparkle on the little curly cues. And that's just magazine. This is spray. This is part of my paper that I had underneath here. And some more I've been working on. This I did for the collage prompt. Yeah, but I haven't posted it yet. So you'll be the first to see it. Maybe it'll look better up close. Very hard to see some of this stuff. These little ladies, so romantic. And that man. Can you see? In the little garden with butterflies. I'll put a picture of that on my Instagram. Art with Jean Marie. No, Art with Jeanne Baney. I'll get it. I honestly know what I'm doing. This page I like. I don't know why. It looks like a mess here, but I like that. And this was kind of fun. I had somebody else underneath there, and I didn't like it. And so I covered it up and put that unwind with some snacks. And this is paintings on the painted on the side of a building near or part of the hotel where my son was married. So that was neat. I bought a whole bunch of colored pencils or pens, markers. So I tested them all out. And then when I tested them, I put water on it and blended them all in, and I like that, how that turned out. And then also we got a little roller, which was fun. Look at that. Is that just so fun? So we picked up that at the thrift store, quarter or something, and it was brand new in the package. And that was very cute for that page. And This is my Ohio page where I actually did some journaling. We went to Young's Jersey Dairy, and they do have, these are cow stickers, but they do have things sitting up on the roof like that. The painted cows, remember painted cows? They have them all over Young's. I love Ohio. I feel right at home. I love everything that's local, the cows that you see when you're driving around. It's really, really cool. So I did that page today. And I did get my bubblegum pudding put in here, but I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with this page. It was my daughter's practice sheet, and I put that on and then covered that with tissue, and the white part of the napkin that you peel off. It made it, softened it, and then I put some watercolor on there. So anyway, I've been kind of just playing with that. This page, I added that. Let's see here. I think I have time to go back and then I will be done. Oh, this is where I started, right there. Oh, you've seen all this. This is all the same thing you saw earlier. I still haven't done anything more with that. Okay, anyway, I'm done. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you will like and share and comment and encourage me a little bit. I have fun doing this, and I like sharing it, but I like to know that the people I'm sharing it with like it. Or if they have some suggestions, I am open to suggestions. A lot of people don't like suggestions. I'm open, but I usually do what I kind of like anyway. So that's that book that I've been working in. And this book here, I showed you some of the pages I've been doing in that. Oh, and this was in my friend's book. So I've already, this is not friends, this is all me. maybe that's good, maybe that's not. So anyway, I'm going to finish up with this, and so happy that you are watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.